Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this. This is basically what I use now for everything when I film in everything. But we're not really looking at the camera, we're going to be focusing on the Hero 9 Media Mod. So when GoPro released the Media Mod for the Hero 8, I looked at it and I was like, oh that's cool. Obviously I didn't get to use it, but when I got the Hero 9 I was like, I am definitely getting the Media Mod. It's pretty much what I was after, because I'll put a picture up. This is how I used to have to get good audio on my GoPro, and it was just a bit bulky and big and annoying. But now GoPro came out with this and it seemed like it'd be perfect. But I've been using it for the last few weeks and I've definitely found a few issues with it. So this video is 5 issues with the Hero 9 Media Mod. Let's do it. So the first issue we have is actually this little part here. This is a foam windshield. And this little thing here is a dead cat. Both of these things serve the same purpose. Both of these do basically the same job. Their job is to reduce wind noise. Now, the GoPro comes with this little foam one, and this is a dead cat. This is like furry and it's foamy in the middle, but it's like fur around it. Now, the Hero 9 Media Mod foam shield is good, but it's not as good as a proper dead cat. Now, it definitely makes a difference. I'll demonstrate that now by blowing on it with the windshield. It definitely makes a difference when you take it off. However, I have been in some windy situations with this foam windshield, and you can definitely still hear wind noise through that. So there is going to still be needing a bit of editing on them, a bit of noise reduction in post. But when I've been using this dead cat on another mic in very, very windy conditions, the noise is completely gone. So I would like to see either GoPro or maybe even another company come out with something a little bit, just a bit better than that, just to stop even more wind noise, because although it's good, it's just not as good as a proper dead cat. That brings us on to number 2. The second issue I have with this Media Mod is, again, this little fella here. This foam windshield is quite easy to get knocked off. Let me go pick it up. It won't come off really when you're filming, like if you're filming or whatever. It won't come off like this if you're shaking it. However, be prepared when you put this in a bag and you're taking it out for this to get knocked off, and be prepared to search through your bag to find this little fella. The third issue I have with this Media Mod is changing the battery. Now, when GoPro got rid of the little case that used to be on the Hero 7 and they went to these little mounts that just flip out, I was a bit like, I hope they're strong, and finally, because changing the battery now literally meant you could just undo the side, pull the battery out. But while you use the Media Mod, you're essentially putting that case back on. So to change a battery, this is the steps you have to take, and it's just long and it's a faff, because you cannot just undo it here and pull the camera out because it's attached down here. You actually have to undo this mount, undo the thumb screw, remove it from the whatever you've got it attached to, flip these 2 things back, then open this, then open the Media Mod case and pull the case out, and you're left with this handful of stuff. And then you've got to then get your battery, and then well, you need to get your other battery out, and it's just a mess. Like, who wants to be doing that? I don't really get why they didn't just put the little flippy out mounts on the bottom of this, so I could have just pulled the camera out off this straight away. So that is the process of changing the battery, and it's just a bit of a faff. Who needs that in their life? On the fourth issue with this media mod is, it might just be me and I have fat fingers, but I really sometimes struggle to get these mounts out because they are quite far into the media mod case, and if you've got gloves on, if you're outside and you've got gloves on, you're not going to be able to get them out. You need to get your nail, or sometimes I even use the thumb screw to actually pull it out because I got fat fingers and I just can't get to them. I really think they might as well have just solid that, put the bloody mounts on the bottom of this case as well instead. However, that does actually sort of bring me on to my fifth and my final issue with this camera while having it in the media mod, is the Hero 9 is the heaviest camera I believe GoPro have ever released. It's bigger, it's got a bigger battery. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know, I like the bigger battery and everything. However, while you add a media mod to it, it does become quite a heavy camera. It's still not heavy in comparison to like big DSLRs and stuff. But when you try to put this camera with the media mod on, say, a chest mount like this, what tends to happen is, and I will play some footage, is it kind of bounces around because it's too heavy for the straps. Now maybe this is like a fake cheap mount. Maybe on an official GoPro one it won't be as bad, but it's just a bit heavy for these elasticated mounts. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're about to film, because although it's got great stabilization, it just sort of does this on elasticated mounts. So that is 5 media mod issues I've had with the Hero 9 media mod. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button and do all that fun stuff. Leave some comments down below if you've had any issues I haven't mentioned here before, and I look forward to hearing from you. Keep smiling, peace.